So yeah, we make bad decisions sometimes when we're out there sourcing, trying to gather up inventorious goodies for our eBay stores. I want to give you an example of a decision that I made that wasn't very well thought out, and I'll break it down by the numbers using my incredible mathematician skills and hopefully help you guys do a little bit of analysis on your own inventory, learn from your mistakes so you make better decisions when you're out there sourcing. All right, we're going to try to make this quick, man. So I'm Mess Hall. This is Mess Hall Diggs. I am a part-time reseller. I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Amazon, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and anywhere else I could take something that I purchased for a very insubstantial amount and try to expunge as much of the juices of that item as I can to make it flourish into a more profitable item. And pretty much that's what I do. I am a part-time rock star chef. Cook your ass under the table. Try me. And I try to give you guys tips and tricks, but mostly I just video journal my journey on the journal, because we journeying it up when we roll out and do the journey. And that's what this is. So by now you probably turned it off and said, not this guy. But if you're still here, I want to show you guys an item that I purchased about 6 months ago that ended up being a horrible buy. And we do it sometimes, and that's okay. So I got this place, man. It's local here. It's called Give Me a 5, not to be confused with Five and Below. And it's pretty much what they do is they buy pallets of stuff, usually Amazon return pallets or liquidation pallets, and they set them up in their little store that they got. Then they run these special days, like you got $1 day, you got $5 day. Sometimes you get in there on 25-cent day and find some steals. Most of the time, I don't really find a whole lot in this place. I went there because, the wifey wanted to go, and I didn't really want to go there, but we went. So I found these lunch boxes. These are the Roman Reigns metal tin, cheapy looking lunch boxes. So as you can see from this first chart that we'll pull up right here, so my cost was $1. Now, I bought 5 of them, so I had 5 of these lunch boxes taking up space on one of my shelves, right? Or the cheapest one for sale was $15.99. So I started mine out at $15. I'm gonna beat this guy's price by $1. He has free shipping. I'm gonna do free shipping. Let's see how it goes. Fast forward 4 months later, no movement on these things. He's still at $15.99. I'm still at $15. I said, okay, obviously bad decision. I'm going to drop my price down to $12 and just move these things out of here. Because sometimes you just got to get rid of stuff, man. If it's taking up space, do a sell, break even, take a loss, whatever you got to do, just get rid of them. So I dropped it down to 12, and to my surprise, all of them sold. Now, the issue I ran into, especially with this sale that I have pulled up here, these things weighed 1 pound 4 ounces, which really sucks, man, because when you're doing deals like when you find things for $1 and you want to sell them for cheap and flip them as fast as possible, always try to make sure they're within under a pound so you can mail them first class, because that's where you're going to make the most profit, first class mail. Because in this scenario, I sold it. The dude lived in Oregon that bought it. Now, I went through all the things. FedEx, UPS, pirate ship, bulk rate. I did all the numbers to try to find the cheapest way to get this thing to this guy. And $9.32 was the cheapest way. It was the cheapest way to get it there. So it sold for $12. eBay took their $1.54 fee out of it. because they charge 30 cents for everything you sell, and then another 10, 12, 13% off of that. So my total profit after all was said and done was 14 cents off of this lunchbox. 14 big ones, baby. 14 cents. Now, of course, I didn't make 14 cents profit on all the ones I sold. There were some where I was able to ship for like $7, somewhere in there. So my average profit margin on each one was about $1.35. So I did end up doubling my money in the end. I think I made $6 and some change off my $5 investment. But here's the thing about items like this. It's got to be worth your time. We'll pull up this second example right here. Let's even say I was able to get the $15.99 like my competitor was able to get if he had sold any, which he hasn't. Because if you look at the comps on them right now, in the last 90 days, the only one that has sold was mine. So these things aren't going to sell. They're going to take forever. So even if I was able to sell these for $15.99 a piece, I would only make about $3.64 profit off each one. Now, the cost was the same, the fee's the same, and let's say we're shipping them all to Oregon. $3 something a piece profit. So yeah, I would have made $17, $18 profit off my investment. But we're talking about 4, 5, 6 months of waiting to get that amount of money back. It's just not worth it. And then if you look at, let's say I bought 1,000 of them. Let's say I was just doing one big bulk buy. I'm going to try to make as much money as I can off a $1,000 investment. If you look at the numbers, let's say I sold 50 a day. I'm only making about $67 a day profit. So it would take me almost 2 weeks just to make my original $1,000 back. And then that last week is where I'd be all pure profit. But in the end, I'm only going to make about $1,350 total. So that's a $350 profit in 3 weeks if I invested $1,000 and got a bunch of them, which a lot of people do. But this isn't the item to do that with because it's such a slow mover. There's no way I'm going to sell 50 a day because there's not a lot of interest, not a lot of comps. It's not popular. There's not a lot for sale. So this is one of those items that instead of just grabbing on impulse because, hey, it's only $1, which is, it's hard to pass up anything that's brand new and has some kind of popularity with it, whether it's a wrestler or Star Wars or whatever. It's only $1 and it's brand new. It's hard to resist, but you got to break down the numbers and see if it's going to be worth your time, storage space, mental capacity, putting it, listing it, taking pictures, packing it, and shipping it. Is all that going to be worth $2 or $3 to you? These are the kind of things that will help you improve and try to get higher sell-through rates and higher profit margins on items that you source in the future. So this was my breakdown of this one item. Hopefully you can relate something in your store with this, learn from it, grow, make better buying decisions. It's your boy. Until next time. Ooh.